the paper trail to the legal document or law. Firstly, we focus on a business and institution. When one company wants to run a business in one country, they have to register the name with the ministry that led to their career. For example, I want to run a business related to selling rice. So I have to register my institution or company to the Ministry of Agriculture. The following bylaw, after we register the name at the ministry, we have to follow the law. We have to apply the law. If we break the law, it will the Ministry of Agriculture will be punish us. And finally, the paper trail that have in that company or that institution has many the directory. Directory means you have to list all the name of your staff or employee in one book that containing name, address, phone, or contact, especially the resume or curriculum vitae of your employee. Your final statement. Final statement is very important for one company. For example, I just want to say something related to the investigative reporter. If a investigative reporter wants to investigate one company, for example, the corruption in the company. For example, recently we hear the matter of the problem from the main phone or from the M phone, and then I really want to investigate the story. Firstly, I want to find out the paper trail that led to that problem. I just want to ask a request to get information related to the final statement. Does they have any problem with the final statement or not? So I can check the final statement. Let's go. Yes, we asked about the non-government organization. It does not fly away from the company it does not fly away from the company that I represent you before. Yes, a government body and institution. It does. Yes, I just want to summarize all. For example, I want to investigate one story in the Ministry of Interior. Last month, I heard one information that from the official, he said that the Ministry of Interior has bought the motorbike, at least 5 motorbikes, spent nearly $10,000 US. So when we compare the number of motor and the amount of money that is used to buy that equipment to use for their industry, it is not matched up. It is not matched up. So I have to investigate it. In order to investigate it, I have to ask a request the letter of the invoice or anything related to buying the motorbike from shop. Okay.
So let's jump to the conclusion. It's not.
And one more thing. Investigators have to know clearly that does they have enough paper trail or not. The paper trail is very important for investigating stories because they can protect themselves when they have the lawsuit from the court, when they have the lawsuit from the company, or when they have the lawsuit from the director of any company. When you file a lawsuit with the investigative story, investigating reporter.
Yeah, the conclusion just we know that the paper trail is very important in investigative story. In the feature story, it's not really important because why I said that because when we do an investigative story, we spend more time and we need to know the information more deeply. So that's why paper trail is very important. It's like that. So my reference is about the Cambodian Investigative Handbook by teacher and also just a website by the online education.